This is an urgent heads up about potentially super cheap flights, dirt cheap flights for summer 2026. I know it's a long time away, but this is important because it all happens next Tuesday, the 22nd of July. What's going to happen is it's one of Easyjet's quarterly flight launches. Now, we always try and find out when they're happening, but we don't always get to, but we know this time. The thing to understand about Easyjet is it has dynamic pricing. That means the price of your flight depends on the demand at the time. And often, if you manage to book the flight the moment it's launched, then there isn't any demand and the price is rock bottom. So these flights are specifically for next summer between the 15th of June 2026 and the 13th of September 2026. It won't tell us how many seats are available, but last year at the same time, it was 10 million UK flights. As for when it's going to launch, I don't know. I can tell you from the past, sometimes we've seen it at 5 or 6 a.m., sometimes we've seen it at 8 a.m., sometimes we've seen different flights to different places coming at different time during the morning. You're going to hate me for this, but if you really want to bag the super cheap flights, you probably want to be up at about 5:30 in the morning and refreshing to see if they're available, as long as we don't crash its website when we do that. So how cheap can it be? Really cheap, possibly the cheapest you'll ever get the flight, but this is not guaranteed. It does not always work. It is a case of trial and error. Glasses on now so I can read you a couple of successes that show you what I'm talking about. This one's from 2023. Thanks, Martin. Flight nabbed at 6:15 for Christmas in Lanzarote at £215 cheaper than what they're now showing at 8 a.m. So went up over £200 in just 1 hour 45 minutes. This is from last summer. Good result. £1,260 family of 5 returned to Portugal, including checked bags. 14 hours later, same booking was priced at around £1,700. And this one, released early around 6 a.m, just bagged 5 return adult flights to Crete, August 2025, seats and luggage £1,700, saving over £1,000 on yesterday's search prices. So no guarantees, but hopefully next year I'll be reading out your success. So what I'd suggest you do before we start this is you go and look at the prices other airlines are selling flights for next summer at the moment. So you've got a benchmark of what is a reasonable price and what isn't a reasonable price. And then you get up next Tuesday, if you're looking for this, and you cross your fingers.